A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. The Hurricanes will kick this deep to begin the game. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Jacksonville State Gamecocks offense comes on the field first today. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Well, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver.
Again, makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
First down here for this offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after the completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Here's a wide-open receiver complete. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. First and 10 now for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the left side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. The Hurricanes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
Getting set. Here's second down. Same tailback, another carry. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the Canes will have to kick it away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Oh, and he's got some space here. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Intercepted in the end zone.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
And the junior gets home making a sack there.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Ball handed off. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Second down and goal. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The freshman brings him down quickly. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pass rush clear. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Ball handed off. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Close to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he picks up the first down. Tackled at the 32. A new set of downs after that completion. Here's the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Yeah, you simply cannot hit the quarterback like that. He got caught red-handed. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on 3rd down. And now the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to scramble. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Long enough and good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. And looking to throw now on 1st down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the 1st down. The Canes bring their punt team onto the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that? Going for a big play downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? From the shotgun, handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. The Canes will have to kick this away. That's his 4th punt already today. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Defense is coming after him. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. That play makes it 2nd and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The tight end makes the catch downfield.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make it. The freshman making an impact play there.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Hold it.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to launch it deep again. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Offense.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Hand off to the single back. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And there's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. And he's brought down there. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Second down. Second down play coming up. It's a draw play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Gain sets up a third down play. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long, and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. We go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. He's going to hand this off. Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
See, that's going to limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Takes the handoff again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch is made down the middle. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. And the quarterback dropping back, bringing pressure. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding, offense.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the pass caught inside the 15. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And the Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Quick juke to get free. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Here's the point after attempt.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Handoff running right. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding, offense.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Movement at the second level of the defense now. This is the 6th play on the drive. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. There's the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And here comes the punter onto the field. Fielded near the 20. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense recovers the fumble. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can.
Third down coming.
Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they look pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.